What is up? What is going on? Dave at SVA Card Collectors. And it looks like the Nationals are going to wrap it up. Beat the Cardinals again. Up 3-0, as the soccer folks say. And they'll probably just be waiting it out for the real teams, the Yankees and the Astros, to come along. Nah, Nationals are a good team, especially with Strasburg and Scherzer. So they should be pretty good. Now, I wanted to talk about Topps Update. Now, I spoke a little bit about it last week, and I also did an article, so you can go on SVA Card Collectors and search for that. My thoughts on the 2019 Topps Update. But I wanted to go back in time a little bit. Sound like a high school DJ. Let's go back in time a little bit. I've always liked Update. I think that's where everyone assumes, and for the most part they're correct, that all the rookie cards are there, all the different trades that happen are there. And so I wanted to go back and see, was it worth it buying these boxes? Are we just throwing money away? Is there a different, strategy to go about getting these cards? Whatever. So I went back all the way back to 2014. And, all right. And so starting off, you have 2014 Topps Update. The hobby box is going for around $160 to $200. There's some ranges here because a lot of them go for auction. Some buy it now, go for higher. But that's where it's go, and it's probably more closer to the 160 side, probably around 170, 175. There you have Mookie Betts, Jacob deGrom, and George Springer. Those are the big three. Now, you can get a jumbo for $250. So we're going to take a baseline of, we'll go as this year as the baseline for pricing, even though prices are up from last year. So a hobby box is going for around 90 to 100, and the jumbos are going for 155 on eBay. You may be able to get it cheaper someplace else. I'm sticking with eBay because it's something that you guys can see. If I say, well, I got a guy, I can get it for 120, it doesn't really translate. It's not helpful to you guys. Like, well, all right, Dave's guy 120, but I can't get it, and it doesn't really work out. So, and I've paid before stupidly at retail. I remember last year I got a jumbo for 140, and I think it was roughly around 125. That's when I could have gotten it on eBay. I just wanted it, and I couldn't like wait because I was just getting into it, really getting into it. So back. Okay, so we got 2014. Now 2015 Topps Update, it goes for $120 to $160 for a hobby box, and $230 to $250 for jumbo. And there you have Carlos Correa and Francisco Lindor. You also have Noah Syndergaard, but he's not as big. Those are the two guys you're really going after. 2016 Update, which is the worst out of all of them by far. And that box goes for as low as 45 on auction up to 80. And the jumbo boxes go for 70 or 80 bucks. Corey Seager is the main guy. He was a big deal. The other guy was Tim Anderson, and their cards really didn't go for much. I'm just blowing through this real quick, and then we'll get to the meat and the potatoes. 2017, 95 to 130 for the hobby, 155 for jumbo, and there you have the Bellinger card. It's not Judge. I always assumed that Judge had a rookie card there, but he doesn't. His is in Series 1. Don't make that mistake, all right? Ever. Now, 2018, that's where the big money goes. So hobby goes from anywhere from 200 all the way up to 280, 360 for jumbo. You have Acuna, you have Torres, you have Soto, And Ohtani doesn't have I think he does have a rookie card in there. I think he does. Not just a rookie debut. I think he does have a rookie card in there. But he's like the only one. Everything else is a rookie debut. And really, I don't count those cards because they don't have the resale ability as other cards do. So, went through this real quick. Now, looking at these numbers, let's say you bought your hobby box for 90. You know, in previous years it's a little bit less, but roughly right there. You are doubling your money. In 2018, you're almost tripling your money. In 2015, you're doubling your money. You might be doubling your money depending on what you get it for. In 2014, you're definitely doubling your money. Jumbo, you're actually doing a little bit better on all three of those years. But 2017, you're still making your money back. You're not losing anything. The only one that you lose is 2016. So 3 out of the 5, you're doubling your money. 1 year, you're saving your, it's close because with fees and everything like that, it'll be a wash. And 2016, that's all I got to say about that. Now, when I looked at these numbers, a lot of people would go, "Ooh, what's in 2018 update? There's so much money to it." Me, I went the total opposite. Why is 2016 so cheap? Is there something that I can look at or take advantage of because it's so cheap? The only thing that I saw on 2016 was Tim Anderson. He played really well this year. I'm pretty high on the White Sox. They actually, if you go on eBay now, they actually have a lot of Tim Anderson rookie cards ungraded. I think it was $24 for a crap load of them. I don't remember exactly. And it was a best offer. So you could probably get it cheaper, get some graded, and if he starts playing well, it might be something it might be a flip worth entertaining. But right now, they're worth like $8 to $10 for a PSA 10. So I really wouldn't go crazy about it. But that's the only thing that I saw in Corey Seager. Maybe you believe that Corey Seager is going to be the next, he's going to have a Bellinger type year next year. So take a look at that. That's the, because you can get him for real cheap. And that's the only thing. So I'm looking at this stuff, all right? And the strategy that's popping out in my head, there's a couple of strategies. One, you buy a couple of boxes. If you have the tendency to open a lot of boxes, I would buy maybe 2 or 3 boxes. Really, I would buy 2. I would stick with the jumbo. I think they have better resaleability. Hold on to one jumbo, keep it stored away. You make that part of your long-term investment. I think I spoke about that before, figuring out how much money you want to have as a long-term investment. I think Topps Update will be the best one in most years. Maybe Series 2 might be better. Like in this year, I believe Series 2 is the box to get and to hold in the store and, hide it from yourself so you don't open it. And the other one, you open up and you get all the cards and you keep all the cards and you wait. You wait to see who does something. And then those cards you go and get graded and make some money. That's one strategy that you can do. Because right now I'm really looking at base cards. I'm not looking at anything else. Because for me to say, well, you might get an autograph that, is big. That is a big if. Big if. And in jumbo, you get 1 autograph and you get 2 relics. Maybe you'll get a gold, or a rainbow foil of the card, which would be great, but I wouldn't bet on it. So you might get 1 or 2 rookie cards of the main guy, and as you can see, they go for roughly, I would say $50 to $75 if they start becoming big. Acuna went for like $150. He's dropped down a lot. You can get him for like $80 now. I would just hold mine. That's what I'm doing. I have mine on eBay for $140. I'm just keeping it there. I'm just going to wait. because I had offers at 130, and like a numbskull, I didn't take it. So you have Bellinger as well. Bellinger is going for a lot of money. Not as much as Acuna, even though Bellinger had a better year. But that's baseball cards for you. So you have that, that benchmark. So if you have a couple of these guys and you grade them, you should be able to double your money. I'm talking about the years that your box is doubled. You should be able to get your money back that way as well. So you should have two avenues where you'll be able to do that. There's another thing is what I really saw is, okay, we missed the boat on 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18. But you want that box of cards bad. And you want to rip those cards open. I suggest, instead of spending that money, to just buy the cards that you want in a PSA 10. Now, the reason why the 24 Topps update went so high was because Mookie Betts' card was very expensive last year. They went over $100. They were like 100, 110. Now it's back down to like 60, 65, 70. So if you buy, make math easy for myself, a Mookie Betts in a PSA 10, a DeGrom in a PSA 10, and a Springer in a PSA 10, that's 70 plus 30 plus 30. You're at 130. You got all three cards that you're looking for in the set, and you spent less than what it is on a box. Right now it's at 160 to 200. I think it's overpriced, to be honest with you. Because unless you're getting an autograph, and I don't even know if Mookie Betts has an autograph in that. I'm not sure. I know in Topps Chrome, I believe he has it. I don't know about Topps Update. But in any case, it doesn't matter. You're not shooting for that. You're really not. You're shooting for the base cards. You want to get as many base cards as you can. And so, my suggestion is to do that. You do the same thing in 2015. You're going to spend 120, 160 on a hobby box when Correa goes for 25 and Lindor goes for like 40. Makes no sense. You're just going for what? Maybe you get a foil. The red foils go for a couple more bucks. The camel or whatever other nonsense insert they have. But again, that is a hard thing to get. You're not going to get that. You will get a base card out of one of these guys. More often than not, you will. Every once in a while, you don't. But I would say in jumbos particularly, you're going to get the card. Same thing with Bellinger. Bellingers go for $90. You probably can get a little bit over 100. You probably can get a special insert one, one that's a little bit different. The only one that is close is the 2018 Topps Update. That's because you got 3 of them. But even still, with that, you buy all in PSA 10, you're going to be saving $10 on buying a box. Now, you'll also be saving you have to buy the box. You have to open the cards up. That there's incitement there. So there should be some type of value for that, because that is fun and you do get some enjoyment. So I do believe enjoyment should factor in to the equation. But then you have to get the cards. You have to send them off to be graded. They have to be grade worthy. Maybe the corner is a little off. Maybe the centering is a little off. Maybe it's just for whatever reason, it's just not a 10. It's just a 9. Or maybe it looks perfect and the grader, his old lady cheated on him. And he's pissed off, so everyone's getting 8s and 9s. So you're stuck. And now you have all these PSA 9s and you're SOL, as they say. So that's another avenue that you can do, that I would suggest if you missed the boat. Moving forward, the best bet is buying it on pre-sale, buying 2 jumbo boxes, getting it for this price, and that's that. So you have 1 box that you can resell as a long-term investment, and you have another box that you get the enjoyment of opening up. And yeah, you're running the dice. You're rolling the dice. If you're going to get PSA 10s or not, but at least you get to enjoy opening up the box. You always have another one, and you can make your money back that way. Or you buy one box, hold it, wait to see who the big player is, and then just buy their PSA 10s. You can do that as well. That's the safest bet. And you're not overspending, overspending. And that's that. So those are the 3 things that you can do when looking at update cards. I always thought there was at least one. I was really surprised at 2016. It is a horrifically bad set. But like I said, Tim Anderson, I tried looking at the other rookies, and honestly, I didn't even know most of them. Every once in a while, I can figure out one guy. I go, oh, I know where he is. I didn't know most of these guys. I am sorry. Trevor Story, the main one, oh my God, is in 2016. However, I don't know why he gets no love in the community. Doesn't get any love. I know he's playing in Colorado, but so what? This guy keeps on putting up numbers. But he gets no love. So he's in there as well. I would say I've always been a big fan, and I've told people to buy his cards because if you look at the end of the day, his stats are really good for a shortstop. But I don't know. He just doesn't get the love. Maybe he accumulates and he does this for 15 years and everyone looks up and go, holy crap, this guy's got like 450 home runs. He might get 500. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. But Trevor Story he's the main guy in it. So there's that. Sorry, guys. I can't believe I missed that. Giving you false information. Heaven forbid. So, that's that with Topps Update. There should be some first off the line Panini stuff that's coming out this week. I know there's basketball, there's some football. I don't know if I'm even going to bother. Every single time I hit that button, nothing happens. Everybody else, hey, I get 2 boxes, I get 3 boxes. I want to punch them when I hear that. No, I'm happy for you, really. I'm not. So, that's that. So, I'm at my job, svacardcollectors.com. Head over there. Tomorrow, you'll have another post from Mr. Bernard. He wrote something. It was very nice. I have to give a better title than he has. His basically just was exactly what it is, but it's got to be catchy. It needs a little catchy. So I gotta work on that. Download the app, the Flick Chat app. It's an excellent app. We have many conversations, a lot of love, a lot of laughter. All right, guys, you know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later.